Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris Man. As always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. Trying to get all this in the frame here. As you guys know, I've been selling off some of my guitars out of my collection to really seriously study piano. So, like I told you in the other video, I probably got the best guitar collection lineup that I've ever had, me personally. And I really don't want to part with any of these, none of these, but I got to commit to really studying piano for the next several months. And I'm being taught by world-class pianists. So I better bring my serious A game, no distractions. I got a bunch of tutorials, guitar tutorials and bass that I haven't posted. So throughout the next several months, I'll post those. And for those that I can't post, you guys can, I'll send it to you personally, a few dollars just for my effort as far as having to send all these emails out. Because I'm going to probably start doing this series of I Can Teach You the Song. And there's some songs that I know I can't post on YouTube. So that's why I have to go that route. Because, when I can give you guys some free stuff, I do, And when it requires some of my time, you got to pay for it. It's just that simple. Grown-ass men shouldn't be asking for other grown-ass men for free shit, That was my daddy saying, and I live by that. So this one is very unique. This is one of a kind. The guy that I bought it from, and he didn't want to sell it, and he finally sold it to me. Because I don't know about everybody else, but when it comes to most jazz fretless basses, they don't have no dots. I'm like, I'm not that fucking good. I don't want to guess. I want to know where the fuck I'm at, And it's hard to find guitars or bass fretless that have markings. You just got to go by ear. I'm like, no, can't do that. Because it's interesting, one of the corporate band I was in, and God bless his soul, Skipper, he passed away a couple of years ago. He showed me, he came to rehearsal one day, and he had two basses, and he said, I said, what's in the other one? He opened up the case. I said, play it. He said, I have a hard time playing this thing because there ain't no notes. So that kind of confirmed to me that most bass players, they don't want to deal with that. I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. So the guy that designed this, of course, there's the dots, everything. And I said, I got to have this, man. Because I'm like, all the ones I keep finding, they don't have any markings. I'm like, I'm not trying to, So he finally sold it to me. It was custom. And I'm glad that he did because, like I said, I couldn't find anything that suited me personally, So, like I said, he built this thing and he did a heck of a job. The neck is smooth. The markings are clear. There's, of course, no frets. That's why it's called fretless. He did some custom work here where you get some pretty good tones, Because actually these pickup here work, and I stick it up to the camera. The magnets I don't see, but they're down there sunken. But you got this volume switch, and you can get some various tones, and that's what really made me happy when I got this bass, that I can get just more than just the one knob thing, just the tone. This thing here is like it's a 3-switch toggle thing, and it sounds good. I'll leave a link down here so you guys can hear it. Like I said, I hate to sell anything, and this is one of the ones I really hate to sell because it's a one of a kind. I cannot find anything close to that. And the guy that built it had the same idea as most bass players as far as this is what I want. And apparently he had the hard time finding what he wanted, so he built his own. And he is a qualified builder. And I said, man, you should start manufacturing these, because everybody wants something like this. Again, I want dots. I want to know where the blank I'm at, instead of just hoping I'm getting to the fret, or, it's like, no, he made it much easier. And like I said, it was hard to find this because I'm like, I don't want to go the route of not knowing where I'm at, or go ghetto and start probably putting dots on the head with markers. None of that. He took all that hard work out for me. So, I'll put up to the camera in a minute. This one's going to be $275 because it's a custom job, and $70 shipping and handling. I do now ship to California, so if anybody in Cali wants it, you can have it. I'll leave my PayPal information down here, which is morrisman64.hotmail.com. And I'll leave a link down here, let you guys hear me play this, because I think I played a cover of Michael Jackson's Can't Help It. I might have done the Pebbles version, and I used this because on that song it's quite clear they're using the fretless bass. And like I said, when you are a professional musician or maybe just an avid player and you play different styles in the band or y'all play different styles of music, you want to have enough guitars or bass in your collection to make sure this record, to make sure that something in your collection can cover certain songs. Because I'm like, when I did that cover, because I've played this live in the band, I'm like, I gotta have a fretless. I refuse to play this on a fretted bass. It's not gonna sound the same. Because that's the nice thing about fretless, and what makes it so distinctive is when you slide down to the next note, it has a very unique sound. You can't help but to notice that sound, and you know it's not a regular fretted bass. It's a fretless. So in order to pull that song off, I had to have a fretless to do it. You know, and I did a good job. I'll leave a link down here. So again, $275, $70 shipping and handling. Once you, if you want this guitar, leave me a comment. Say, Morris, man, I want it. Can I grab it? I'll send you payment now. I'll give you the green light that confirms it. Please just don't send money. Confirm it. Once we confirm it, this goes out the very next day. United States postal shipping or priority shipping, and signature required. And like I said, I'll leave a link down here so you can hear me play this song, this bass. I love this bass. I mean, actually, and I like the fact that he kind of shaved off the neck here like a telly, because this is just me personally, and everybody have their idiosyncrasies or special likes. I don't like ugly headstocks. SX guitars started off with a typical Fender style, but I guess they got sued or something, so they did their headstock, and it looks awful. I hate that headstock, you know. And a lot of times that'll stop me from buying a guitar if the headstock is jacked. I'm like, I just don't like it. It's a personal thing for me. For some people, it don't make a difference what it look like, but it does. It's like, I just gotta have a nice looking headstock instead of all this weird stuff, you know. But I'll stick it up to the camera. And it's in great shape, great condition. Action's pretty good on it. I guess the best way to describe the paint job on the body is flat gloss. It's not a high shiny gloss, you know, but it looks nice. And like I told you in another video, all my stuff is labeled. So if it doesn't sell and I croak, the guy that's on that back of that one gets there. And I just noticed that he changed the bridge. Yeah. I see drill holes from where the original bridge was. But yeah, the bridge is shiny, brand new. Guitar's in good condition. Let me stick this up there so you guys can see. So I thought I'd mention that because I didn't even notice it. But he changed out the bridge. So again, $275, $70 shipping and handling, because this bass kind of heavy. And like I said, this is a custom job. You are not going to find this guitar and this design anywhere else. Like I said, he went to the extent or the lengths of putting in a tone switch, which gives it's almost like 2 or 3 basses combined into one, because you get these different tones. you know. But like I said, I hate to sell anything. You know, I really don't. Or I really don't want to sell anything. But like I told you, I got to learn how to smoke on that thing. You know, like I said, I've been playing piano as long as I've been playing guitar. And my guitar and bass playing has improved dramatically over years. Just keep getting better, keep getting better. And I had one guy, I think this might have been the first year I started posting stuff on YouTube. Had to been over 10 years ago. And he emailed me about a year ago. He said, man, I've been following you since day one. And you were good then, and you just so much better now. I'm like, thank you. And I'm like, yeah, because I listen to some of the stuff I do now. I would have never even thought about trying to tackle it. Because I'm like, no, I'll leave that alone. And one of them is a song called, what is his name? He was married to Liza Minnelli. His first name is Peter Allen. He played this song. I think he wrote it too. When My Baby Goes to Rio. That is a very hard song to play because it's kind of like River in the Sky. It changes keys like 3 different times. And what makes it a little more difficult than the River in the Sky is the chords that he's using are very, there's some serious chords, you know. And I sat down one day. It took me 4 hours, but I nailed it from start to finish, flawless. And I was so proud of myself because I'm like, oh, man, I would have never thought I'd be able to play that song, you know, because I grew up listening to that song in the 70s when he performed on the Don Kirshner rock concert. He was a phenomenal piano player and very talented guy overall. And I would have never thought I was going to be able to play that song. Till one day I said, you know what, let me sit down and try this. Tried it and did it, you know. So I see the improvement in my playing. But piano is like I've been stagnant. It's like I'm still doing the stuff I was doing 10 years ago. I ain't added nothing new. Stuff ain't got easier. Not understanding what I'm doing, you know, on the piano. And I went to get formal lessons years ago, and it just didn't stick. But this guy here, he's worried now, and he's going to take some time out to help me. Because, you know, somebody that I knew that knows somebody said he's a good guy, you know. Teach him what he needs to know before he leaves here. I got so much piano stuff, it ain't even funny. I got more piano stuff than guitars. That's how serious I am about the piano. And like I said, I write 90% of my stuff on piano, you know. So I'm going to sign off. Again, $275, $70 shipping and handling. PayPal information is right there. Video down here so you can hear me play this guitar. Send me a comment. Say, I want this Morris, man. Once you send me a comment, you know, we approve it, agree on it, confirm it. You send the money. This goes out the very next business day with priority shipping, signature required. Yeah, I hate to get rid of this one. Take care.